You know, as we've seen, people are interacting with media on a multiple dimensions, multiple platforms. You know, the old rules really don't apply to brands anymore, and we have to constantly adapt and change and evolve. Just as we, with our agency, MEC, collaborated with Tremor and Sonic Rim to discover these insights, we need to collaborate with our customers to create the most engaging travel experiences possible. You know, understanding how families make travel decisions give us a really unique perspective into their social interactions and the experiences that they look for that are rich and relevant. You know, in leisure travel in particular, families today actually co-create their travel experience together, so it's much more of a democracy versus a dictatorship from mom and dad, as much as mom and dad like to think that. Our research has actually found that millennial children are really eager to help their parents do online research so the families can have a much more robust travel experience. Kids are getting involved knowing where to find information their parents may not look for. Frankly, children today, I think, are the CIOs. But let's be very clear, mom is always the CEO. Let's be clear about that. Don't mess with mom. This generation, especially the younger ones, they're building relationships digitally without ever meeting folks face to face. Video in many ways is supplanting pictures as well as text as the preferred way to uncover new media and information. So, when it comes to business travel, where you're more bound to an agenda, it's probably not yours. But when you travel, I always say, when mom and dad are on the go, the kids like to be in the know. They want to know where you're going, what you're doing. They might actually do their own self-discovery while you're traveling to see exactly where you are online. They look at your Facebook page, what you just posted. They follow the airlines when you just landed. So we need to give them a platform to stay connected, to constantly be involved, even when mom and dad are on the road. So I'll give you a real-life example. My nephew, Connor, he follows me as I travel around the globe from hotel to hotel. Recently, I was on a trip to Hong Kong, and I posted on my Facebook page about this amazing sushi that I had at one of our terrific hotels. Meanwhile, back in small-town Kewaskum, Wisconsin, it's a real place, young Connor goes online to discover what sushi is, and that it in fact is raw fish. He proceeds to watch a video on YouTube to understand how to make a tuna spring roll, and this is what he decides he wants for dinner. Yes, later he sends me a message telling me that my dear sister declared that if he wants anything raw, he can find a carrot. My sister will not be rolling raw fish, trust me if you ever met her. So with this exchange, actually, we kind of co-created an amazing experience between us and the rest of our family. You know, and at the end of the day, nothing is going to replace a warm, friendly smile or a hug from a loved one, but video, FaceTime, social media are increasingly becoming the means in which families and people are staying connected. So this story actually kind of exemplifies a key insight from Tremor Video's research on the evolving family decision-making process. You know, at the front end of decision-making, there is children helping kind of maximize the relevant information or knowledge that actually will enrich the family travel experience. On the back end, the parents are playing a larger role in terms of filtering that information and actually applying wisdom. In the case of my nephew, I call this mom knows best. She's not making raw fish for you, my friend.